Hey, what's good? My name's Liam SR, and look what I got for my food and drink videos. A little burger thing. It's like a oodie. I think they call it an oodie, a snoodie. I got it from Primark. It's got burgers on it, so I'm gonna wear this every time I make a video because it's just kind of cool. It's kind of cute. But you've all heard of Kinder, haven't you? Like, Kinder eggs, Buenos. If you haven't, well, they're basically sort of like hazelnut. Hazelnut? Are they all hazelnut? Well, they're kind of the hazelnut coconut. They have all different versions, but it's a really, really popular chocolate brand where I am. And I think it comes from Germany, Kinder official originally, meaning kid, means child. So they were, I think, made for kids. But if you've ever had a Kinder bar, they're really nice. They're really lovely, really, really nice. But I was in Poundland and some other shops similar to Poundland, sort of bargain shops, and I found rip-offs, cheap versions, and I thought, that's a good video idea. Rip-off versions of Kinder. So I've got some like trademark items that Kinder make, but not theirs. A rip-off, sort of a cheap version. So I could sit here telling you about it. I'd much rather show you. So my first one is the Wow Egg. So obviously Kinder do a Kinder Egg, which is like a Kinder Surprise, where you get a chocolate egg with a toy inside of it, usually with sort of like a coating, a nice chocolate coating. So they came in a pack of 3. They were £1 for 3. So it's got this little tab on the side, which is different to a normal Kinder Egg. And it's not even a chocolate egg. It's an egg. But what's in the egg? Let's find out. Let's open it. So we've got sort of a chocolate dip that's like molded to the bottom of the packet. You best get a toy. So let's have a little dabble of some of the white chocolate first. Get some of the white chocolate. The spoon is horrific. Right, it's like, oh, it's not nice. That doesn't taste like chocolate. It tastes like it's an imposter, like it's trying to be chocolate. Right, let's try the milk chocolate. They taste the same. They're different colours, but they taste the same. Right, a chocolate ball. Let's get one of these chocolate balls out. Like a Malteser looking kind of thing. Crunchy, nice, wafer, very stale tasting. So that's going in the bin. That's absolutely revolting. I'll give the other 2 to my kids. they love scrounging, scavenging off anything that I don't eat, that I'm done with. the toy. In a little like yellow squirrel. The toy is literally, it's like a little awfully made yellow squirrel. You know what? I'm keeping it. It's staying on my desk. Right there. Little awful yellow squirrel. So overall, a really poor attempt at a Kinder Egg. Really quite gross. I'll give it like a 1.5. Like it's got its heart there, or they give it a 1. It's got heart at least. But next we have this. It's a Chocolino mini bar. Now, if you've ever had Kinder, they make Kinder bars. They've got Buenos, but then they've got actual just Kinder chocolate bars, which is sort of, the packaging looks almost identical. You have the logo and stuff usually on the front, and it's sort of like a 4 or 5 block segmented white chocolate bar inside. So let's have a look. So we've got sort of almost an identical look as well. It looks like a Kinder bar. See how it's had like a 4 or 5 segmented block, but it's important to see how it tastes. Tell you what, it's not far off. It tastes a lot like it. I like the whole bar. It tastes almost exactly like a Kinder bar. Yeah. Yeah. Good. I like. Tell you what, they've done well replicating it. I think if I was to give someone that, they wouldn't know the difference. If I handed someone that, other than the fact it looks a little bit different, I think they wouldn't know. That's good. That's good. I'll give that like a 9. Highest rated thing so far. That's really... I'm shocked at like just how well... If this is... It's all the same brand now. The wow eggs weren't the same as the next 2 or 3 items. But these are all the same brand, so if they follow this and taste like the other ones, we've got a good video on our hands here. A nice replica. So the next... I'm going to go for the Bueno. So if you don't know what a Bueno is, it looks exactly like that. Just without the little squirrel. A squirrel? What's the odds? Like, these companies aren't linked. I get a squirrel toy for me squirrel on my packaging. Nice. But they're sort of like a hazelnut shell. They look almost exactly like this. You usually get a white chocolate one, which I have a copy of. And you get a normal, just milk chocolate one. But the packaging... Oh my word, the packaging. They really didn't want people to eat this. So, straight away, a normal Bueno comes in like a plastic packaging inside of the packet and as separate bars. This has come as one solid brick of chocolate. It doesn't smell like a Bueno. But, as I always say, it's not about the smell, it's about the taste. So, it doesn't taste like a Bueno. You can tell it's like a cheaper version. But, what I will say for it is that it's not bad, but it's not great. It's sort of like... Cheap chocolate has a very distinct taste. You can taste a cheap chocolate bar. And that's what it is. It's a cheap interpretation of a different chocolate bar. Where you can taste that the quality of the actual milk chocolate itself isn't as good as it is on a Bueno. Without being too harsh, I think I'll give it a 3. I was gonna give it a 2.5, but I ain't seeing it. But hopefully it's not a precursor to this one. So strangely, this is the white version of that, but it comes as a single bar. Same company, same design as you can see, but it comes in a different packaging to the original. It's just a single bar. I don't know if I prefer this over the brick, the like Nokia phone of chocolate bars. Oh my god. I feel like I've just opened like the sarcophagus of Ramses himself. It's mummified. It's like a mummified. It smells weird. Also, I don't know if you can tell from that, but it's like the factory in which I've cut it the machine is slightly off. So if you work at the Nutini factory, your machine's slightly off. It's cutting them slightly too long on one side. So it's just wafer. It's got the same problem as this one. It tastes like an ice cream cone, but the chocolate inside of it tastes cheap and poor. The actual chocolate itself inside isn't good. It's sort of like... I'm gonna go. Let me have another try just to double down on what I'm saying. The texture straight away is like an ice cream cone. It's sort of hard, crunchy, same texture, exact same, like, literal texture on the bottom. Or wafer. But then the chocolate's just not there. I ain't feeling it. I'm gonna have to go like 2.5. It just tastes cheap. Like, when something tastes cheap, there is a good cheap taste and a bad cheap taste, and that is the bad cheap taste. The whole design was quite bad. Other than, will I just say right now, if you're ever in like One Below or Poundland or anything like that, these are a hidden gem. These, my friend, are delicious. Very nice. So if it was just these, we'd be doing well. But it's not. It's the whole selection of items I must review. So I'm going to say, good attempt. You did choose a good brand to try and copy. But overall, I'm going to give them like a 4. Because it's just below average. Like, if I was to have an average chocolate bar, it's just sort of, well, I'll eat it. It's alright. Not too great, not too bad. But it's just below good, okay. It's kind of like, oh, that was kind of not nice. And the odd, like, oh, that's okay. But overall, not too impressed. But I would be impressed if you decided to hit the like button, or the subscribe button, or even comment and tell me what you want to see me try next. I'm Liam SR. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. See that? Give it to you. I love you so much. Bye, 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 bye.